Let's see who wins this one. We are Jonty and Millie, and along with our kids, we look for the amazing wonders of our world, living in Singapore and exploring beyond. Welcome to Wanderlust.
We have been invited along to the Kuan Yew Experience in Bencoolen. There's 20 immersive rooms with things inside to do. I haven't looked up too much about it because I wanted a little bit of a surprise as well. Over 100 years of legacy, so I'm excited to go and find out a little bit more about him.
Yeah, I only know a little bit here and there about Kuan Yew, and obviously being like the founding father of Singapore as it is today. I do have some personal stories with him because my grandma used to work for the government, so there is a great story about my dad having to take Kuan Yew's wife around London in his old banged up car when he was a university student, which is pretty cool, but I'm looking forward to finding out the official stuff as well, so let's go in and check it out. This is a super interesting first section of this experience, and there's a load of different interactive screens where there are interviews with different people who are talking about their memories, their thoughts, and even their disagreements with Kuan Yew, and I just find it really interesting to see that they've collated all these different opinions and these thoughts as an introduction to what's to come. It's a bit weird, we're in this little room which has been set up like a classroom, and there are desks here that are actually like desks that I used to have in my school in England when I was growing up, which is kind of weird. Desks that you can lift up and you put all your books inside. The only thing these ones are missing is an inkwell. I honestly had to use inkwells. I had an ink pen, I'm left-handed, so I also had to use blotting paper to make sure that I didn't smudge all my writing. But yeah, this is a bit of a blast from the past for me as well, I hadn't thought about that. And inside one of the desks is a red leather cricket ball with gold printing on it, which again is like something that very much we would treasure when we were kids at school, because if it's still got its red markings on it, so it's brand new. Because the moment you start playing with it, it kind of like all disappears. So yeah, it was weird, it's cool.
So we're in one of the first rooms that shares a little bit about his life, and there's like screens breaking through the wall, which is quite cool. They just give a little hint about what time of life this is. There's a kid running, so I'm guessing this little bit is showing parts of his life. Aspen and Milo have found like some little toys. There's lots of things like artifacts and things from the past, which is also quite cool to look at, and everything you can explore, so it's really hands-on, which I love.
The cow is moving its legs and the wheel is spinning.
Growing up in the UK, I think I could totally relate to Kuan Yew's desire for local flavours, but I think the generation in which I grew up was slightly different. I was still able to access ingredients and things, so yeah, we used to cook laksa and chicken rice, and Millie even made rendang from scratch because we couldn't get the pastes over there. But it was great to see that he was very creative using fettuccine for his char kway teow. Where are you taking me? Let's go. You're there. There's a famous picture of Mr. and Mrs. Lee cutting their wedding cake, and it's leaning, and they've recreated the leaning cake, which is really funny. Yeah. Ours didn't lean. Ours was beautiful though. We had these beautiful icing flowers that were made that went on top of the cake. They looked really real, but they were actually icing. Then we kept them to try and eat at a later date, but we never ate them.
No, we didn't. I think they got squashed when we moved house, and it was really sad. And we kept the first layer of both of our kids' baby dedications and forgot to take them to the parties, and I never ate them.
We did eat them.
No, do you remember when my sister tried it and it tasted awful? Yeah, that's a traditional thing in the UK. I don't know if that's a thing here, is it? Keeping your
I don't think so.
top tier wedding cake?
I guess you can't keep it so much, yeah?
No, probably not.
We're now going to go upstairs.
Well, there's an upstairs as well, so we're checking it out now. I personally really love that last section, and it just kind of talked about the love that Mr. and Mrs. Lee had between them. It's very romantic, and yeah, it was beautiful, so I appreciate that. So, up to level 2. I was way more accurate than that. I'm not really sure where we've come to, but there's lots of interactive activities you can do. The first one we saw that I got involved in is typing as quickly as you can a transcript of a speech made by Prime Minister Lee. We've got other activities that I think the kids can get involved in different sections of this area, and so we'll be interested to see what we can find.
26%?
You're gonna smash the buttons. It's like a whack-a-mole, but with boulders and stuff. It's great.
I'm not too sure what this bit is depicting, but it's really good fun. They've got a ball pit which comes up to my knee, so the kids have buried themselves in it, and there's like some mines in the way. Maybe you just talk about the obstacles that he had to go through in his life, but it's a fun interactive way, and it's nice after lots of the reading bits that we had downstairs. And although it is very interactive, I think we wanted to spend a little bit longer reading than the kids wanted to, so this bit's really great that they can come and they can enjoy it here and not feel like they're kind of being dragged around a museum, because it is so interactive, which is brilliant.
This place was good because it has like a lot of stuff where you can climb and walk in and crawl in to get to the ball pit. And it's very, very fun. And some of the balls are coming out, so I've got to throw them back.
The kids are having some fun in the ball pool, so why not? We're going to have a little battle. If you watched our episode when we were on the voyage, the cruise, and we had a golf competition, let's see who wins this one. 3, 2, 1, go. What's up? 60.
Up here there's a huge slide.
The third floor awaits. That was awesome. I enjoyed that one. It's probably the one that's kind of got the Instagrammable stuff that they probably want a lot of people to come to and check out. But it does look really, really fun, and it was a very, very insightful section too.
This section gave visitors a chance to leave a message or share a memory from Lee Kuan Yew's time. Many shared their thanks, whilst other notes shared encouragements to continue what he started. Inside these 3 booths, they've got like dancers inspired by poses that Lee Kuan Yew has made over the time, and they've put it to music, and you've got to try and get it at the right time. The kids are really enjoying it, which is fun. It's funny watching under the curtain to see their feet dancing around, but each section has felt completely different because of the lighting that's used, the music that's used, even like some of the furnishings. The one that we were just in had some like soft like fabric hanging down, which gave it another different feel to some of the other buildings that have darker colours, and then there's bolder colours as well, the black and white as you walk through, so each room just feels completely immersed.
That was a really great experience, actually.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed how hands-on it was, how you were really immersed in everything, learning little bits of history as you went through some of the fun and some of the games. Yeah.
It was really interesting because I think it didn't just bring you through fact, it brought you through mindset as well of Lee Kuan Yew, and I really, really appreciate that. And yeah, it was very, very insightful. I would definitely recommend you guys coming down and check it out. It's only here till the end of December, is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so you guys need to come in there to book your tickets and come down and check it all out for yourself. We really hope you've enjoyed this. We definitely have, and we look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Bye!